What's up, guys? It's your boy here, FG7 here, your boy Chief Toad here. Welcome back. We're back again, guys. And as you guys can tell, we have ourselves not that bad of a little treat going on right here. Last time we left off with Milton. You know, we didn't see too much of Milton just because he's still alive. Well, even though it says 2003, I feel like he's still alive, high key. And yeah, we're missing Lewis and we are missing Kay, which I thought we went through Kay, but we didn't. Edie, of course, the final. I'm pretty sure Edie's gonna be the last one. But yeah, honestly, guys, just a quick little update. Last video it was muted just because they made me mute it. They didn't want me to. I guess like I got copyrighted for having like the Nutcracker song in the bathtub, so I had to mute the gameplay for like I think a minute.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Yeah, so she sealed the doors.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Yeah. Alright, so honestly, I don't know where we're gonna go now.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Yeah, you got a hookah. My boy be smoking hookah. Alright. We're very close to finishing up this series, guys. Up next, we're going to be finishing off The Last of Us, of course. Right afterwards. I've been really busy with work. I work on the weekend, so it's been kind of tough to be uploading here and there, you know.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Legalize marijuana.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, what the fuck?
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it.
I feel like he's gonna cut his arm. Why do I get the feeling he's gonna cut his arm?
He said he started small.
Oh, I have to control
Imagining a
that.
labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh, this
I
is
worried
so
about
cool.
him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh my
He'd conquer a
God.
city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Beautiful prince, handsome queen.
handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Believe it or not, I'm still
But he
moving
was
the
so
fucking
proud of
fish.
having created it.
Like, I'm still moving the fish. While controlling the guy. Shit's
In his
crazy.
own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
What the fuck is going on here?
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Damn. No fucking way, dude. Really?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Fuck, dude. Homeboy literally just offed his head. I'm assuming he was really depressed. I mean, he had a psychiatrist, so... Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Damn. And that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I know this is a short video here today, but I kind of want to give the last remaining couple videos like their own purpose, like their own video. I mean their own little video, because I feel like the last couple ones, which I think there's only 2 more, Kay and Edie, unless Kay doesn't really count. We have Dawn and Edie, so we're down to the last couple ones. So yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and best believe I'll try my best to put another video tomorrow. Alright, you guys have a good one. Alright, peace.